right, folks, it's time for Random Rush. You know what that means? I listen to Rush Limbaugh randomly for 60 seconds. I respond in 90. It's now 1:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
For fueling public opposition to health care reform, which peaked when she was heckled by hundreds during her 94 speech in Seattle. That's not even half of it. I mean, that was bad. But the whole bus trip that she started in Seattle was a disaster. Anyway, you know, media matters. And I think I can say this now with, well, it's just true. Media Matters for America was started by Hillary Clinton. And I was the target. I am the reason Media Matters exists. And now their targets have become more numerous. Their targets are now all of conservative media. But when it started, Media Matters was, with help from George Soros, to discredit me and the Limbaugh clones. That's all there was back then. But that's why there is Media Matters. Of course, you won't find Hillary's fingerprints on it. But her guy, David Brock, and Sidney Blumenthal's.
Okay, so Rush Limbaugh, on a day where 9 people have been shot dead by a white supremacist and a white supremacist terrorist, however you want to say it, Confederate-loving terrorist, shoots dead 9 people in a black church in South Carolina. Rush Limbaugh is talking about how he's the victim of the attacks from Media Matters. He's accurate. Media Matters was, in fact, started by David Brock. David Brock, who was involved in fact, wrote a book about the vast right-wing conspiracy that attacked the Clintons and created the whole fake scandal surrounding the Clintons. And at one point realized he was a bad person for doing that, and basically decided he was going to work the other side. I don't know that means that Hillary Clinton built Media Matters, but David Brock did. And it's just fascinating to watch Rush Limbaugh claim on this day the real story is how he is the victim of attacks.